Depending on wherever you're joining us from. I'll quickly introduce myself. My name is Justin. I'm the Cyber and Economic Security diplomat here at the Dutch Embassy in Delhi. Can't believe it's already been a month since we opened the cyber school. A lot has happened for you all since. We're at the closing ceremony now. You didn't join to listen to me, so I will get right to it and introduce the people that you're actually here for. And it's my absolute honor to introduce the Ambassador of India to the Netherlands, His Excellency Kumar Tuhin. Ambassador Tuhin, please take the floor.
Thank you very much. Uh, Ambassador Marisa Gerards, my dear friend, uh, distinguished speakers from the government of Telangana, the National Security Council Secretariat, Hague Center for Strategic Studies, DSCI, NXP, and others, dear friends. I'm very happy to address you all at the closing ceremony of the Indo-Dutch Cyber Security School, which has been a beacon of collaboration that has now empowered yet another cohort of future leaders in safeguarding our digital world. Over the past month, you, the participants, and also other participants, you have delved into the cutting edge strategies, shared insights. Therefore, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of you. And your commitment not only sustains this vital platform, but also elevates our shared pursuit of a secure cyberspace. Friends, the India-Netherlands partnership stands as a testament to what visionary diplomacy can achieve. And already you know about the trade and the investment data and the fact that with bilateral trade being $27 billion last year, and also with these large number of companies, that is about 250 to 300 companies, both sides present these contributing to sectors from logistics to life sciences and all other fields. And this symbiotic presence fuels economic resilience and also underscores our collective ambition for a prosperous and inclusive future. But at the heart of this partnership lies our robust knowledge society, where innovation is not merely an asset, but actually the lifeblood of progress. Now, here, of course, I do not need to mention about the world-renowned institutions in Netherlands, all these prestigious universities like Delft and the TUs, the Eindhoven ecosystem, etc. And they exemplify precision and also high-tech prowess. Similarly, in India too, our growing and burgeoning IT landscape is rapidly evolving, and with the government's focus on the semiconductor, with initiatives like India Semiconductor Mission, we think this again is going to give a very impressive platform for cooperation. So as we reflect on the insights that we would have exchanged during the cyber school, so let us also think about the evolving cyber security landscape and the knowledge we generate, digitized, interconnected, and which is also accessible globally. This precisely this openness invites sophisticated threats, and as we speak today in 2025. Even India and Netherlands, both our countries, we face unprecedented challenges, including AI orchestrated attacks that mimic human behavior to evade detection, with global incidents of generative AI, fueled phishing, rising quantum computing risks that could render current encryption obsolete within a few years. And all these necessitate urgent transitions to post-quantum cryptography and also supply chain vulnerabilities. Also, I should mention about the geopolitical tensions that further exacerbate these. And with nation-state actors, they deploying ransomware and espionage tools that cost our economies billions. I was seeing at the data, and India itself reported a 138% surge in cyber attacks targeted at government entities alone between 2019 and 2023. Similarly, in the Netherlands, where I am based now, ransomware remains a very, very preeminent threat and underscoring the need for agile defenses in the era of hybrid warfare. So amid these headwinds, both our countries are charting very noticeable advances. In India, the Data Security Council of India, they published a cyber threat report 2025, which highlights almost 62% rise in cloud-based detections. Similarly, our updated Digital Personal Data Protection Act, National Cyber Security Policy Framework, they also emphasize proactive resilience, while initiatives such as Cyber Swachhta Pakhwada and Cyber Swachhta Kendra, they have empowered millions with awareness tools. Similarly, in Netherlands also, which is at the vanguard of this effort with its, I think, 2022 to 2028 cybersecurity strategy. There is a new National Cybersecurity Incident Response Authority now. And also last year, I think there was establishment of a cyber resilience network, which aligns with EU's NIST S2 directive to fortify public-private defenses. So it is in this dynamic context that platforms like Indo-Dutch Cybersecurity School have to be seen. Beyond the technical tools, cybersecurity, of course, demands a holistic ecosystem, skilled professionals, over 1 million needed in India by 2026, and similar talent crunch also in Netherlands, coupled with societal awareness to counter phishing and deepfake. So there also been some other very innovative initiatives between the two sides, including HSD, Hague Security Delta, and DSCI. Some MOUs have been signed too. So looking ahead, I envision expanded horizons for cooperation, which could include joint research in AI-driven anomaly detection to preempt quantum threats, collaborative standards, leveraging India's design expertise and Dutch fabrication leadership, and also perhaps trilateral engagements with other partners on global cyber norms, which could include capacity building for the global south. So these avenues will not only bolster our bilateral resilience, but also contribute to a rules-based digital order. So friends, in this backdrop, in closing, what I would like to add is that let us carry forward the spirit of Indo-Dutch solidarity, a resilient shield for innovation, and a bridge for tomorrow's secure world. I wish each of the participants and organizers success in applying these learnings, confident that together we will nurture an ecosystem where knowledge will flourish freely and fearlessly. So thank you for attention. Once again, I'm very grateful to all the organizers, my friend, Ambassador Marisa, and everyone else for putting this together. And thank you all very, very much.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Touheen. Thank you a lot for inspiring words, a lot of opportunities and need for collaboration between our countries. Without further ado, I would like to give the word to Her Excellency Marissa Gerard, the Ambassador for the Netherlands to India. Ambassador, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you very much. A good morning, a good afternoon to everybody. Special greetings to Ambassador Touheen, my good friend. We're having an exciting program, strengthen the relationship between our two countries. Also greeting the distinguished speakers that we have in this call from government, but also from the business community, and of course, all our students. It's all about you, actually. My name is Marissa Gerard. I'm the ambassador of the Netherlands in India since 2 years. I've been ambassador also in South Africa, but maybe more important for this issue of today is that I was ambassador also at NATO. That's our defense alliance. And in the time I was at NATO, we could see that cyber and space became military domains. So we could see that for our security, it's very important that we focus far more effort into keeping our cyberspace secure, because it's not anymore only watching our borders, but actually really watching and securing our cyberspace is of utmost importance, because you can cripple each other's economy, you can turn out the lights in another country, you can even in our case, even flood our country, because that we're the lowlands, we're below sea level. So it's actually really about security. Well, dear students, it's all about you. You're graduating today. You've taken out time from your very busy schedules. You gave up evenings to deepen your understanding of cybersecurity. I understand that the course was running also during Diwali, so we were asking a lot from you. But you were there, and your dedication shows how important cybersecurity has become, not only for our two countries, but for the world as a whole. I'm now entering my third year as an ambassador, and this is also the third edition of the Cyber School that I have the pleasure to witness firsthand by opening and closing and talking to Justin a lot and hearing of everything that's happening. Now, over the years, we saw that the Cyber School, it has grown tremendously. It began as a collaboration between the municipality of The Hague and the state of Telangana, with only a small group of students participating. And in its 8 years now, the school has expanded impressively. This year we have over 5,000 participants and also far more lecturers than we had before. Now, the initiative has also gained national recognition, and you can tell by the participation of the representatives of the Ministries of Foreign Affairs from both sides, as well as from the Indian National Security Council Secretariat. Thank you so much for being in this call with us, because, as I said, it's all about security. Now, we've also seen growing interest from the private sector, and we're very grateful for that. This year, companies such as NXP, another good friend, Hitesh Garg is, I think, also in this call. Thank you so much for participating. Terra Eagle and Black Peril, they're part of the program, and we're grateful for their participation and excited about the opportunities that this collaboration represents for connecting industry with academia and with government across our two countries. We really believe in this triple helix. We really think that if you connect business with think tanks, academia, and government, that you can solve any problem. Now, I'm excited to see where the school will go in the coming years. As technology continues to shape every aspect of our lives, the relevance of this initiative will only continue to grow. And our increasing digital dependence also brings, as I said before, new vulnerabilities and making cybersecurity more essential than ever. And also my colleague, Twin Kumar, gave a very nice overview. Now, this growing demand means we need more skilled professionals to protect our digital future, and studies estimate that the world will need nearly 5 million additional cybersecurity experts in the coming years. So I'm very happy that we are training already 5,000, because we're going to need you, students. And my hope for the school is that we can evolve from a regional collaboration to a national one as well, expanding participation even further. We sent an LOI to smoothen this path just recently. Now, I also hope that in the future, we can even strengthen the school's connection with the private sector, linking the students also to opportunities maybe with both Indian and Dutch companies and organizations. That would be wonderful. The Netherlands-India partnership, it is built on innovation, and to innovate securely, we need these bright talents like those that are participating here today. Now, I look forward to closely work together with my dear friend, Ambassador Touhin, to continue developing this initiative and together help bridge the global cyber security talent gap. Now, to the students, I want to commend each and every one of you who devoted their evenings to exploring cybersecurity and taking important steps to become the experts our world so urgently needs. I'm confident your efforts will be rewarded, and I wish you the very best in your future careers. Remember what you learned this month and spread the news, I would say. Our global community counts on you to help to keep the internet open, free, and secure for all. Now, on behalf of my team here at the embassy, would like to thank the government of Telangana. With the government of Telangana, it all started. Also, all the union ministries that are in this call, from MEA, but also from the National Security Advisor Secretariat, the Hague Municipality, of course, the Hague Center for Strategic Studies, Data Security Council of India, and all the participating companies. And let me thank Justin and Alexander and Michelle. I saw that you were in the call, and I think you did a lot to make this a success. So students, good luck. Have a wonderful last 1.5 hours full of very interesting lectures. And please keep in touch with the Dutch and also India, of course. Good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Tuhin and Ambassador Gerards, for setting the stage so well. Without further ado, I'd like to announce for special remarks on India's cybersecurity landscape, nobody other than Mr. Narendranath, the Joint Secretary from the National Security Council Secretariat. We're extremely honored to have you, sir. Please take the stage.
Thank you. Am I audible? I'll just start off with that.
You are
yes, you are audible. You are audible, Narendra.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so very good evening to all the participants of the the program that's been conducted, and today is the valedictory session that we have got. Ambassador Tuhin, Ambassador Gerards, Special Chief Secretary Sanjay Kumar, and other dignitaries who are part of this session that we have got today. It's a great pleasure to be here. And, Mr. Sriram had also given me the opportunity to be part of the last cohort that you had and a chance to interact with all the participants. So, when you look at, and I'm addressing the students now, is that, when you look at the national level ICT infrastructure that is there, you would be aware that it's a cliche now everybody talks about, is that it is a new horizontal that is there across all sectors, that ICT infrastructure is there. And one of the things is that all the activities depend on the proper functioning of this infrastructure. Just imagine if something goes wrong with that infrastructure, we just have catastrophic, effect in terms of the viability of that particular sector. Look at the power sector or the banking and financial sector or the telecom sector. If something goes wrong there and that sector ceases to function, it will have consequences beyond that sector across all other sectors of the country. So that's why security is so important. And as I said, as ICT has become the new horizontal, the security of that ICT infrastructure is the new horizontal, and then it's applicable across. And that's where there are a lot of opportunities for people who are interested in this domain to go and then work in those areas. At the national level, network level, the endpoint level, we look at security being the system being secure at that particular point. Some of the things that we are looking at as the technologies evolve, you'll find that the threat vectors that are there also keep on evolving. So as you address some of the new technologies, understand them, and then deploy your own solutions for that, you find that you have to be up to date to actually address what are the things that are coming new. Having said that, how are we with the current deployments that are there? You look at it, the maturity level in different sectors is different. Like banking and financial sector is very good in maturity level. You would say the telecom sector also is very good in maturity level. But you cannot say the same about the maturity level of the cybersecurity posture of the other different sectors. Though there has been, over the last couple of years, a lot of awareness and capacity building that has happened, and institutional blocks also that are getting built in these sectors. Taking the example of the power sector, for example, a couple of years, you will find that they have come up with their own CSIRT, that is the security incident response teams, cybersecurity security incident response team infrastructure within that sector. Around 8 months back, a new infrastructure has been created, and they've started taking responsibility for their own sector, going beyond what the CERT India does. Okay, and similarly, you'll find on the 6th of October, they've come up with the draft regulations specific for the power sector, which are up for consultations. And then after the consultation process, they will actually come up with the final regulations for that. So the similar type of regulations are required for other sectors also. It means we require people who would actually work on this, people who would work on coming up with the minimum baselines, people who actually would implement those minimum baselines, people who understand what is secure by design, and when they're designing systems, put security per se right at the ab initio stage. Not only the functional requirements that are there for that particular system, but also look at security as a functional requirement and design systems with security inbuilt right at the beginning. So these are things that are required to be done. The audits, the forensics, the operation of the security operation centers, the incident management. We require people for all of these across all the sectors. This is where there are a lot of opportunities. And when we talk of people manning these positions, we are looking at people who are the best in the class, best across the world, who are able to deliver at 95 to 100% of the required skill sets and operational efficiency that is required for those job roles to be performed. So this is where, there's a lot of work required to be done. Look at the vast landscape of the MSMEs that we have got, hundreds of thousands of MSMEs across the country. Do they have the cybersecurity wherewithal within them? Not many of them. So here, like, SEBI has recently come out with their SOC as a service, where they have said for all the regulated entities, they have identified some 3 or 4 SOC service providers and asked them that they should plug into these entities for them to get the SOC services and then security as a service for them. So such models have to be developed even for the MSMEs so that they also get the type of cybersecurity that's required for them. The other thing that our ambassador also talked about is the emerging technology like AI and quantum. And the quantum is one area. There's a vast rapid deployment that's happening, and people are also apprehensive of what will happen if the quantum computers come, where the public key encryption systems that we currently depend on, most of our infrastructure depends on that. The banking, which uses cryptography to a large extent, depends on that. They could get compromised. So we talk in terms of having a post-quantum cryptographic ecosystem, which is safe. So how do you migrate to that? So there's a body of work that's happening, and I would like to bring to your notice that there's a task force that's working under the Department of Science and Technology for a quantum safe post-quantum cryptographic ecosystem. And we have created 2 subgroups, one to work on the certification testing framework, so that if somebody comes with a quantum product, how do you assess that to see if it is, how you can certify that so that the customer can then take that certification and deploy it. That is one part. And the other is, what is the migration plan for a post-quantum cryptography, which includes crypto agility part, because the field itself is evolving, and then the cryptographic systems might require to be deployed and then changed quickly. So how do you build agile cryptographic systems? So these are some works that are happening. The other is the AI part. Across the board in agriculture, medicine, health sector and all, and in production, in manufacturing, you find AI systems are being deployed. How secure are they? And when the AI systems also become as ubiquitous as the ICT systems, the security there becomes very important. Do we have frameworks for assessment of the security of those systems? So there are some projects that we have funded from the Government of India for assessment of AI systems, so that we come up with a framework which will assess people to assess the AI systems that are being offered for deployment. Then using of AI, because the large amount of data that comes, that cybersecurity systems throw up, how do you analyze the data and then have proactive, automotive, reactive mechanisms for mitigation of AI, cybersecurity threats. So utilization of AI in cybersecurity. That's another area of work that's happening, and that's an opportunity for all of you also. So this training program that you've got now is not the end. It's just a beginning for your roadmap. And for you, learning should be a continuous exercise to keep up abreast with the latest developments that happen. We have some programs in the Government of India. One is the Information Security Education and Awareness of the MATI. which is a program under which they are also coming up with learning management systems, virtual labs, and also some training curriculum that is being developed for people to get trained and certified. There's another initiative also after the QCI and the QCI, the Quality Council of India, and the NCIPC, which is the National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center, with a capability assessment framework, where they have come up with a framework for identified 18 skill sets against which personnel could be certified. There's also a framework for certification of training bodies that will provide training for these people to get trained and then get themselves certified. You could go to the QCI website and have a look at the document that's there available. Then we are also working on creating a national cyber range. The phase 1 is ready, and the phase 2 is where we are coming up with specific use cases for the banking and financial sector, and the power sector is also coming up. And we're also looking at sector-specific training so that, especially at the critical sectors, we have trained manpower that could be deployed in all the critical sectors. So these are some of the things that I thought I would share with you. But I come back to the point again that that this is not the end of your training. You should actually look at the developments. And one thing good of the current generation of people that you are there is the amount of information that's available on the web that you can access. And then with the availability of AI tools also, that you could get curated content depending on what exactly you want to be trained on, that there's a lot of self-learning opportunities available. And I hope that you would use all of that and for India to have a very good set of cybersecurity professionals who would secure the nation and all the infrastructure that is there within it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nath, for your inspiring words. Thank you so much for joining us. To all participants, looking at the clock, I need to be a little bit stricter. Something that I didn't dare to do with our dignitaries, but to others, I will be stricter, so you're warned. So without further ado, I will give the word to my dear colleague, Alexander. He will be presenting the videos of the various winning teams. First, we get videos of team 1 and 2, I believe.
Yeah, indeed. So this is kind of the conclusion of the challenge period. We had 5 different challenges, and of course there can unfortunately only be one winner per challenge. But having said that, all of the videos were really amazing, and we just want to thank everyone, for sending in the videos. It was really great to see that. So without further ado, let me share the first video from challenge 1. The winners were group 1E. So I'll share the video, and then afterwards I'll ask one of the students maybe to tell a little bit, maximum 1 minute, I'm just aware of time, just tell a little bit more about the video. So let me just share my screen now. I think this all works well.
Hello, world. The phrase every programmer begins with. And today, we begin ours in the infinite expanse of cyberspace. Cyberspace is no longer just wires and screens, it is the nervous system of our digital world. Anita reminds us that lasting peace relies on responsible state behavior in this age of digital connectivity. In 2015, the UN group of governmental experts proposed 11 voluntary norms to guide states in cyberspace. Let's look at them through brief real-world examples. 1. Cooperate to increase cybersecurity. In 2025, pro-Russian hackers attacked 20 Italian government sites, showing how weak cooperation leaves nations vulnerable. 2. Consider all information before attribution. France carefully analyzed years of attacks before linking them to Russia through a model of responsibility. 3. Prevent misuse of one's territory. The Czech Republic traced a cyber espionage campaign to China's Act 31, reminding nations to safeguard their space. 4. Respect human rights in ICT use. Australia's 2025 After outage blocked emergency calls and cost lives, proving technology must protect rights. 5. Protect critical infrastructure. The 2017 WannaCry ransomware crippled the UK NHS, showing why proactive defense is essential. 6. Assist others in capacity building. The 2024 US ASEAN Cyber Program embodied digital solidarity. 7. ensure supply chain integrity. The 2025 Jaguar Land Rover breach halted production proof that trust secures our digital world. 8. Use X for peaceful purposes. The UN's Digital Peace Initiative uses technology for cooperation and humanitarian aid. 9. Protect emergency response systems. A 2025 cyber attack on a US dispatch center showed why such systems must never be targeted. 10. Avoid intentionally damaging another state's critical infrastructure. The 2021 Colonial Pipeline attack in the US disrupted energy supplies, reminding nations that targeting civilian systems violates global trust. 11. Report discovered vulnerabilities responsibly. In 2024, Microsoft disclosed a major Exchange server flaw, setting a global example of transparency and prevention over secrecy. In closing, when states uphold these norms, they turn conflict into cooperation and vulnerability into resilience. Secure today, safer tomorrow.
Well, thank you so much, Group 1E, for that. Now, I hope there's some of you in the call with us. Apologies for that. And maybe if you put your hand up, and then I can allow you to speak and just very quickly maybe tell a little bit more about the process of creating your video. So just raise your hand and I can allow you to speak. But maybe there is, oh yeah, here we go. So Chaitanya, I will allow you the mic and the camera as well if you want. The floor is yours. Just very quickly, a little bit more about your video. You have to unmute your mic. Yeah.
Good evening, honorable dignitaries, esteemed guests, faculty of Indo-Dutch Cybersecurity School, and fellow participants. On behalf of my team, Sana and myself, Chaitanya Mani, it is with immense gratitude that we accept this award for Challenge 1. We are deeply honored by this recognition. We would also like to extend our heartfelt thanks to our mentor, whose guidance and insights were invaluable throughout this challenge. So coming to our video focused on the critical topic of responsible state behavior in cyberspace. We aim to translate the 11 voluntary norms established by the UN group of governmental experts into tangible real-world scenarios by showcasing examples from protecting critical infrastructure to upholding human rights online. Our goal was to highlight the direct impact these norms have on global stability and security. The core message of our project is that a commitment to these norms transforms cyberspace from a potential domain of conflict into a platform for cooperation and resilience. As our video concludes, by working together, we can ensure a secure today and safer tomorrow. Thank you all. Thank you once again to the Indo-Dutch Cybersecurity School for this exceptional learning opportunity and for fostering a space for collaboration and innovation.
Thank you so much. That's really great to hear, and I'm glad that you enjoyed it as well. I'm sure. So moving on to the second challenge, which was proposed by the municipality of The Hague. I can announce that the winning group was Group 2F. So I will again share my screen, and then we can watch that. 2.
We can't hear anything.
Apologies. I think that there was no sound. My apologies about that. Let me. I think I will. It is working now. I will. Sorry. I will just start again. Apologies about this. Was it?
No sound.
Apologies about that. I'm seem to have some issues. Okay, let me try. I've stopped sharing, but I will try it
You can
once
just see the
more.
video.
Yes, just seeing. Okay.
Hello, we are Team Sentinel 2F, representing the Indo-Dutch Cybersecurity School 2025. The Hague stands as the international city of peace and justice, but in 2025, peace and justice also depend on digital trust. Today, disinformation and cybersecurity are no longer separate threats. They've merged, from deepfake videos used for phishing to botnets spreading false narratives. The same digital tools once used for hacking are now being used to manipulate citizens and weaken democracy.
Many disinformation campaigns use the same tactics and infrastructure as cyber attacks. Think of phishing and social engineering to impersonate officials, botnets that amplify false stories, hack and leak operations that weaponize stolen data, or domain spoofing, fake websites that look like government sources. Cyber and information operations now reinforce each other, targeting not just our systems, but our societies.
Cybersecurity professionals already have powerful tools that can help fight this. Threat intelligence sharing can include indicators of disinformation, malicious domains, coordinated bot networks, even deepfake fingerprints. Security operations centers can monitor not just malware traffic, but also suspicious information flows, and digital forensics can trace the technical origins of fake content or cloned websites. Cyber defense teams can become the first responders to information attacks.
There's still a gap between information analysis and cybersecurity operations, two worlds that rarely share data or workflows. The DISARM framework is a step forward. It maps how disinformation works, much like MITRE ATT and CMAP's cyber threats. But it mainly focuses on content and behavior, not on the technical side.
That's why we propose the Hague InfoSec Ops Fusion Lab, a pilot project bringing together cybersecurity experts, data analysts, and communication specialists. By integrating cyber threat intelligence with disinformation detection, this fusion lab would create shared indicators of disinformation infrastructure, train officials and journalists, and build early warning systems for emerging online threats. This approach turns The Hague's existing cybersecurity strength into a model for defending democratic trust worldwide.
In short, to protect democracy, we must treat information integrity as a cybersecurity challenge. Beyond 2025, our mission continues to build a safer, freer digital future through collaboration, ethics, and education. The Hague, as the city of peace, justice, and security, can lead the way by uniting cyber defense and information resilience into one mission: safer, more trusted digital future.
Amazing. Thank you so much to Team 2F. So once again, apologies for the slight tech issues, but if there is someone from Group 2F, if they would like to raise their hands and very, very quickly say a few words. There we go, Batal. The floor is yours. If you turn on your mic or your camera.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi there.
Myself, Faruqi from Team Sentinel 2F, and we are truly honored to be chosen as the winners of Challenge 2. A big thank to the organizers, mentors, and judges for this amazing opportunity and for recognizing our work. Our video mainly highlights about how cyber threats and disinformation are increasingly intertwined. The same tools once used for hacking are now used to manipulate citizens. So we proposed InfoSec Ops Fusion Lab, where a model which works collaboratively with cybersecurity experts and analysts together detect and counter disinformation. And a message is simple: to defend democracy, we must treat information integrity as a cybersecurity challenge. And thank you once again for this recognition. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Batal. It was a great video.
Thank you very much, Alexander. Thank you very much for the teams 1 and 2 that won. Congratulations. Normally, we would have the address of Sanjay Kumar right now, as Special Chief Secretary of the ITNC Department of Industries in Telangana. Sadly, he's currently traveling and unable to join us. But on the positive end, that gives us back a little bit of time that we had lost. I had spoken about this with Alexander previously, and I think we could use this time for Dr. Sriram?
Yes, sorry about that. I think Mr. Srikanth Lanka, Telangana's head of emerging technologies, is here, and he can speak on behalf of Mr. Sanjay Kumar.
Well, great. If that's the case, we're nothing if not flexible. So, Mr. Lanka, please take the floor.
Hello, Srikanth Garu. You can take the floor. I've seen him online. 1 minute. Let me just reach out to him.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Dr. Sriram, what I proposed is while we wait for Mr. Lanka to reconnect, why don't we try to do the Wheel of Fortune that we had suggested? I could give the floor back to Alexander. It will be a quick 2-minute segment, and that would give Mr. Lanka the time to find his way digitally back to us. Alexander, please take the floor.
Absolutely. So for all of the challenge winners, and we've only seen 2 of them so far, but there are, of course, all 5 winners. We have an extra prize for them. And so what we've done, we've made a little Wheel of Fortune. I will share my screen now to show you what I mean. And what this is that to 2 lucky people, we have an extra prize. And this is completely random. So I will spin the wheel, and then these 2 people, students from the winning teams, will get an extra prize, and we will, of course, email you about more details once that is the case. So, first one, off we go. And there we go. So, Awala Rahul, congratulations. We will email you about the prize. I can assure you it will be quite exciting. So this was our first winner, and our second is also go. Chavala, well done to the both of you. We will be in touch. We will email you. bad luck for everyone else, hard luck, but them's the breaks, I'm afraid. But still, well done to everyone. It was really, really great. And of course, soon we'll see the other videos from groups 3, 4, and 5. So I hope that's given us enough time to find our next speaker.
Let's see. Dr. Sriram, has
Yes, I
Mr.
spoke to him. He will join in a few minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes he'll join. Can continue with the other stuff. As soon as he joins, we can give him the stage. Okay? Thank you.
Oh, okay, so in the
Because
meantime,
there was a last minute substitution because Sanjay Kumar could not join. That's the reason why he was juggling a little bit. Yeah, okay.
not a problem. Should we, in the meantime, perhaps show the video of Team 3? That would not stall the process, and that would give Mr. Lanka enough time to find his way back to us. Alexander, please show us the winning team.
Absolutely, yes. So for Challenge 3, this was presented by Hunt and Hackett, and they were all looking at how to make the NATO summits more cyber resilient. So once again, I will share my screen. Hopefully this time we will hear it as well immediately. Okay, there we go.
World leaders gather to discuss defense, diplomacy, and global stability. But behind the scenes, these summits attract intense attention from cyber adversaries. What makes such events so vulnerable? Who are the threat actors waiting for a moment of weakness? And how can we defend against them? In this presentation, we'll uncover these questions. Behind every attack is a motive, political, ideological, or financial. At a NATO summit, state-backed actors pursue geopolitical leverage, while cyber criminals exploit the moment for profit. Hacktivists and insiders add further risk through disruption and information leaks, making the threat landscape both diverse and unpredictable. NATO summits unite global leaders and intelligence chiefs, a high-value target for espionage. With worldwide media attention, even small disruptions gain huge visibility. Adversaries exploit that spotlight to apply political pressure and challenge NATO's unity on the global stage. Espionage is low noise, high gain. Attackers use spear phishing or supply chain exploits to quietly steal emails, calendars, and credentials. Mitigate with strict vendor vetting, MFA, and network segmentation. Disruption attacks aim to paralyze visibility and coordination. DDoS strikes, network jamming, or ransomware on event systems can delay sessions, crash live streams, and damage NATO's credibility. Even short interruptions are amplified by global media coverage. Influence operations exploit the human layer of security. Deepfakes, fake leaks, and coordinated social bots spread confusion and doubt. These campaigns erode trust in genuine diplomatic outcomes and polarize public opinion across member states. The NATO summit's attack surface spans both digital and physical domains, from conference networks and logistics systems to vendor platforms and public media. Each connected device and partner introduces potential entry points for adversaries. Risk concentration is highest where connectivity and access overlap, communication networks, media systems, and vendor platforms. These critical intersections define where detection, segmentation, and response must be strongest. The most likely attack types include DDoS, espionage malware, disinformation, ransomware, and phishing. Each exploits a different weakness, from technical vulnerabilities to human trust, requiring layered and coordinated defenses. Securing the summit demands a zero-trust mindset, every user and device verified. Threat intelligence sharing, on-site response teams, and vetted vendors ensure resilience. Collaboration across NATO, ISPs, and private partners builds real-time defense capability. We extend our gratitude to the Cybersecurity Center of Excellence, the Indo-Dutch Cybersecurity School, the Hague Center for Strategic Studies, and Hunt and Hackett for organizing this challenge and inspiring us to explore the digital defense of diplomacy. Thank you for watching.
Amazing. Thank you very, very much to Group 3D. Really, really great video. And of course, again, if there is someone who wants to raise their hand, here we go, Saida, very quick. Thank you. Just again, very quickly, a little bit more about your video. The floor is yours. We can't hear you at the moment. You might need to unmute. Saida, I'm not sure. Maybe if there's somebody else from group 3D.
Mic seems still to be muted.
Yes.
A warm greeting to all dignitaries, mentors, organizers, and fellow participants across India and the Netherlands. I am Syed Ulfat Hossain, representing Group 3D, and it's an honor to share our work on the digital threat landscape for a NATO summit, a challenge mentored by Tom from Hunt and Hackett. In our video, we explored how various cyber threats, including espionage, DDoS, ransomware, disinformation, and phishing, can disrupt high-profile diplomatic events such as NATO summits. Our goal was to analyze these threats not from a technical perspective, not only from a technical perspective, but also through the lens of geopolitical motivations and strategic impact. We also proposed a set of defense measures based on zero trust architecture, real-time intelligence sharing, and public-private cooperation. This challenge helped us understand the complexity of defending global diplomacy in the digital age, and it was truly a valuable learning experience. I would like to extend my gratitude to our mentor for their valuable guidance and insight throughout the challenge. I also sincerely thank the Cybersecurity Center of Excellence, the Indo-Dutch Cybersecurity School, the Hague Center for Strategic Studies, and Hunt and Hackett for organizing this incredible initiative that connects students and professionals across nations and to explore real-world cybersecurity challenges. Finally, I would like to acknowledge my teammates Rahul and Meghna for their consistent efforts and teamwork throughout this journey. Thank you for recognizing our work and for fostering such a meaningful international learning experience. Thank you all.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think we can continue.
Yes, thank you so much, Alexander. Through the vast digital jungle, Mr. Lanka has found his way back to us. So without further ado, I'd like to give the word to the head of emerging technologies at the state of Telangana. Mr. Lanka, please, the floor is all yours. Sir, you are muted, however.
Can you see me, hear me now?
Very, very
Yes,
well.
sir.
I like the usage of the digital maze or the jungle, the digital jungle. Good evening, everybody. My name is Shrikant Lanka. I'm the Director for Emerging Technologies, Government of Telangana. Ambassador Tuhin, Ambassador Javad, Sri Narendranath ji, faculty, experts, students, and guests. Congratulations to the organizers, partners, mentors, and participants for making this edition of the Indo-Dutch program a grand success. As has been discussed and as we all are aware, cybersecurity is a big global challenge and it transcends borders. It's not an issue that is for one country or one city. No single nation, no single organization can address it alone, and collaborations like what we have with the Indo-Dutch program are necessary for the collective cyber resilience. These will help foster trust, innovate, and then promote learning as well. So for us to tackle what we are seeing as cyber threats. And skilling is one of the biggest drivers, if you will, as you think about cybersecurity, and technology alone cannot protect it. We heard about quantum and post-quantum cryptography, but eventually it all comes down to being skilled. And this program exemplifies that vision, right? How do you combine mentorship? How do you combine practical exposure, collaborations with global leaders to develop future-ready cyber talent? And I'm told, and I'm very glad to note, that this 8th edition saw a record participation, thousands of registrations, and many of you maintaining over 75+% attendance, despite commitments both academic and professional. Over the years, this initiative has grown significantly, reflecting the enthusiasm, the interest among students and professionals alike. If I step back and look at it from a state's perspective, we in Telangana have been always a forerunner in cybersecurity. We have rolled out our framework. We are rolling out a comprehensive cybersecurity framework to enhance governance, compliance, and stuff. The Cybersecurity Center of Excellence that we have anchors the industry, academia, government collaboration across supporting governments, academia, industry, and startups. From the government side, supporting state government agencies and law enforcement through trainings and policy support, and running faculty development programs to build a strong talent and research pipeline. We also are working with the industry for skilling them and find global partnerships to strengthen the readiness of enterprise. And we have roughly around 85 odd cybersecurity startups who are being nurtured through our Cybersecurity Center of Excellence. We are seeing, as some of you guys might be aware, that Telangana has started to emerge as a preferred destination for a lot of global companies looking to set up shop here, set up offices in India. And towards that, it's not just everything. Cybersecurity operations is also a key area why people are looking at coming here. Very often we have companies coming in and asking us, like, what is the depth of expertise that you have in cybersecurity, because they're looking at us to set up that operations here. And I'm glad to mention that we have roughly around 350 companies who are running their teams, their different levels of operations from Hyderabad across all sectors. The vision for us at the government of Telangana is very clear. We want to be the benchmark, if you will, for cybersecurity excellence in India. And I'm also very appreciative to all of our international partners who have been working on this project, on this initiative, the Hague Center of Strategic Studies, the Hague Security Delta, the Municipality of The Hague, for their continued partnership and contribution, right? It's not possible with just us doing it. Their support has been instrumental in driving this. This collaboration, at least in the way I look at it, stands out as to how global partnerships, how local leaderships can come together to build resilient digital ecosystems, which is the need of the hour. I sincerely want to express my gratitude and thanks to all the mentors, experts, startups, and officials who have guided and inspired participants. As we close this edition, I congratulate all the participants. I've been listening in to some of the videos, some of the work that has happened. Your learning journey, the way I think about it, does not end here. It's the beginning of a lifelong commitment to securing our digital future. And the government of Telangana from our side is fully committed to strengthening cyber resilience, protecting privacy, and continuing to collaborate with global leaders and global participants, the Indo-Dutch collaboration being one of them, to drive and shape a secure, trusted, and innovation-led digital future. Once again, from the government of Telangana, from the Emerging Technologies Wing, congratulations to everybody. Thank you and best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lanka, for joining us, for your inspiring words, and for your flexibility, for filling in for Mr. Sanjay Kumar so last minute. Thank you very much again. So then, without further ado, I think we should go back to the winning teams and their videos. At the same time, we're trying to figure out, we had Hitesh Garg in the call, and we're trying to get him back again. I know that NXP's video is number 4. So let's start with video number 5, and then we work on getting Mr. Garsh back with us. So without further ado, Alexander, please, video number 5.
Absolutely, yes. So a slightly different order, but no worries. So challenge 5 was from Microsoft. So this was quite a popular challenge. And the winning group, I can say, is Group 5L. So let's have a look at them.
In a world under constant cyber siege, it feels like hackers are leveling up every day. Attacks get faster, sneakier, and more unpredictable. But what if your defenses could outsmart even the most sophisticated threats? I'm Alex Rivera, Chief Security Officer at TechSecure Inc. And today, I want to show you how AI is becoming the ultimate cyber shield, revolutionizing how we protect millions of transactions and, honestly, sleeping a little easier at night. AI isn't just a buzzword here, it's rewriting the playbook for threat defense. Let's break down the real game changers. First up, real-time threat detection. AI analyzes mountains of network data, flagging anything that looks even slightly off, faster and sharper than old-school rule-based tools. Second, automated incident response. The moment something's amiss, AI can isolate the threat in seconds, cutting downtime and keeping the fallout to a minimum. And third, predictive vulnerability management. AI can forecast where we're likely to get hit next, so instead of reacting, we're always a step ahead. If I had to put my money somewhere, Microsoft Security Copilot is top of my list. It automates the tedious stuff, log analysis, alert, triage, and hands my team actionable intel at machine speed. In high-stakes fintech, that means less firefighting, more focus on big-picture strategy. And to those who worry about AI taking over, the data says otherwise. Studies show AI slashes response times by up to 50%, but it's still humans making the hard calls. AI's here to help us, not replace us. But here's the flip side. AI isn't just a shield, it's a weapon for adversaries too. We're already seeing AI-generated phishing and deepfakes that slip past traditional filters, making attacks more convincing and frequent. In fact, 78% of CISOs are reporting real impacts from these AI-boosted threats. That's why we're doubling down with layered AI defenses, constant employee training, and stronger verifications, like multi-factor authentication, to stay ahead of the curve. So, do the benefits outweigh the risks? Absolutely. But only if we stay vigilant. My biggest concerns are data privacy and potential weaknesses in AI systems themselves. Why we run thorough risk assessments, integrate AI securely with our stack, and stick to rigorous ethical guidelines. At TechSecure, I'm all in on AI because in cybersecurity, keeping ahead means being ready for whatever's next. Thanks for tuning in, and let's build a secure future together. Group 5, L, members, Anisun Nisa, Tafadzwa, Kundain Hidza, Chaitra Sripolana, Rudvik Balasani.
Amazing. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, I already see a hand up. Thank you very much. You knew what the format is now. So just very quickly, a little bit about your video. I've allowed your mic, so if you unmute, then the floor is yours. Chaitra Sripolana. You are still muted at the moment. Chaitra, we cannot hear you at the moment, but you should be able to unmute your mic. Maybe if there is somebody else from Group 5L, maybe in case Chaitra is having some tech issues. We'll give it a couple more seconds and but maybe it is not possible. Otherwise, what we maybe do is we can move on for the moment, but if later there is if it is possible, we can always come back to it. So then we move on to challenge 4, which was provided by NXP. Of course, we will have a little speech by Hitesh Garg soon. But before that, I can announce that the winning group for challenge 4 by NXP was group 4M. So we will go on to their video. Share my screen again.
Welcome to our Smart City cybersecurity solution for Urbania. Our approach is built around 4 pillars: vulnerability mapping, defense strategy, incident response, and resilience and trust. Let's start by understanding where Urbania's risks lie. Urbania's smart systems stretch from edge sensors to the cloud and control centers. Key risks include outdated firmware, weak credentials, unsecured protocols, and poor access controls. Beyond these, hidden risks deepen the challenge, like supply chain vulnerabilities, legacy devices, and compromised AI algorithms create stealthy attack paths. Limited telemetry hides these threats, requiring advanced digital twin simulations. To stay ahead, continuous mapping and testing are essential. Mapping tools and validation. We employ automated asset inventories, attack simulations, and digital twin models to proactively detect vulnerabilities before attackers exploit them. Next, we secure Urbania with a cutting-edge defense strategy. Defense strategy, Zero Trust Architecture. Adopting Zero Trust, we ensure every device and user is authenticated continuously. Hardware root of trust, federated learning, blockchain provenance, and encrypted communications safeguard every layer. Our defense unfolds in 3 clear implementation phases. Phase 1 builds device identity and network segmentation. Phase 2 adds AI-driven edge intelligence and digital twin pilots. Phase 3 achieves full automation, integrating SOAR and conducting red-blue team exercises. When incidents occur, swift and automated response is key. Let's dive into incident response. Central CM SOAR Brain. A central CM platform collects data citywide, continuously analyzing for anomalies and threats across all systems. Automated playbooks in action. SOAR isolates infected segments, blocks malicious activity, alerts operators, and activates backup systems to ensure service continuity. Real-time dashboards track recovery, automatically report incidents, and maintain public confidence, following best practices from global smart cities. Finally, urban resilience ensures long-term security and trust. Distributed backups, redundant networks, zero trust monitoring, rapid recovery playbooks, and offline modes keep Urbania secure, even during major incidents. Citizen engagement and transparency empower the community. Public transparency and global benchmark. Data rights portals, real-time alerts, community education, and benchmarking against leaders like Singapore and Estonia create a trusted, informed citizenry. Together, we ensure Urbania's smart city infrastructure is secure, resilient, and trusted, ready for today and the future. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you very, very much to 4M. Yes, I see we immediately have a hand up. The format is well known at this point. Lakshmi, the floor is yours. I've just allowed you to turn on your mic and your camera as well, so don't forget to unmute yourself. Off you go.
Good morning to all the esteemed dignitaries and fellow participants. I am Vaishnavi, representing our group 4M, and our project is securing smart cities and protecting critical urban infrastructure. In our case, we examined Urbania, a model smart city, to understand how cyber attacks could disrupt traffic, water, and surveillance. We identified the weakness such as outdated firmware and shared operator access. We then built a zero trust defense architecture with no device or user to be trusted by default. We integrated CMs or automation for real-time monitoring and instant responses to threats. We also use digital twins to simulate cyber attacks before they happen and blockchain-based security to guarantee tamper-proof device identity. Finally, our focus was on resilience and public trust, ensuring that even during cyber attacks, Urbania remained safe, transparent, and fully operational. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity for our team, and we sincerely thank NXP Semiconductors for representing this vital challenge and inspiring us to develop, innovate solutions that strengthen the cybersecurity of smart cities like Urbania. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you very much, Alexander, and thank you even more, Lakshmi. I think your timing couldn't have been better because Mr. Hitesh Garg was able to find his way back to us in time, I believe, to both see the video and listen to you speak. So without further ado, Hitesh, thank you very much for joining us yet again, and please take the floor.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you very much. And I think many congratulations to the team winning the challenge. I was listening to the video. You guys have done a fantastic work to solve the smart city challenge in Urbania. So I would say many congratulations, and you should be proud of this good work that you have done. And I think so NXP is very, very happy to associate with the, I would say, with the cyber school with and providing these kind of challenges. See, because one of the key thing that you also see, Cyber's NXP has been seen as a security company. I think we had or we also have a tagline where we say, okay, secure connections for a smarter world. So how can we provide security when you are doing your transactions? How can we make sure that the whole systems, from the hardware to the software to the system, that we have end-to-end security in place? And now we have a new challenge in front of us. I would not call it challenge, but yes, artificial intelligence, it's transforming the digital landscape, right? On one side, it is providing us new opportunities, but it's also throwing complex security challenges. As AI systems are increasingly integrated into business operations, I think cyber attackers are also leveraging AI to automate attacks and exploit vulnerabilities, which which can even impact us at a much larger scale. So I think this because of this, it's imperative for the organization and even individuals to stay updated. I would say to continuously advance cybersecurity knowledge, and also as the traditional defense mechanism may no longer be sufficient for the sophisticated AI-driven threats. So from that angle, I think this year's edition, as we are getting more and more into, I would say, advanced automation, security is one of the key topic. So I think this cannot be more timely. And in the beginning, Ambassador Tuhin and also Ambassador Marisa, I think they did a fantastic opening, underlying the importance of the cyber security school and the skill gaps that we have in this area. And I think I was really impressed by listening to not only the number 4 presentation, but also all the presentations. So the students have done a really, really fantastic work. And I think NXP is very, very keen to associate with this school. And what we see is that more and more, I think this collaboration, right, between the countries, between academia and companies like NXP, educational institutes. So I think this is helping. So we are also giving our inputs so that the curriculum can be fully up to date in relation to the new cyber threats that we are getting, and also the technological advancements that are particularly, as I mentioned, driven by AI. At the same time, I'm just coming out from one of the hackathon, which we call Artificial Intelligence in Mobility. So I think NXP is also very emphasizing on hands-on training, again, through these hackathons or simulated attack scenarios, enabling the students to develop practical skills and critical thinking, which is required in the real world challenges. The biggest complaint when I was going through this hackathon, student had, yeah, our code was working all perfect when we were simulating, but when they put this code on a real vehicle, so it was not working, right? So when the real world scenario is much more complex, I think similar things are there, I would say, for all the students who are learning on the, who are students of the cyber school. The real world challenges are definitely much more complex. But I think collaboration between academia and companies like NXP, we exposed you guys to those kind of challenges. At the same time, we are very open to provide more and more mentorship, internship programs as you grow into your learning, as you grow into the next steps in your, I would say, in your course. So with this, I would like to thank everyone. Would like to, I would say, really happy to be part of this cyber school initiatives. We continue to drive this, and we continue to also keep throwing new challenges to you so that you can also learn how to deal these new age problems. So with this, thank you very much again, Justin, for having me this afternoon, and many congratulations for such a great success of this edition of the Cybersecurity School.
Hitesh, thank you very much, and thank you for all of NXP for not just providing a challenge, but also providing a lecture. I think the ambassador already thanked you personally, but let me do so again. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now it would have been time for a special announcement by Aditya's Black Pearl and Terra Eagle. I think he's currently not in the call, so we will find a way to get him back. In the meantime, I know that our good friend from the Cybersecurity Center of Excellence in Telangana, Sai Krishna, has some white papers to share with us. Perhaps it would be good to share those now so we can find a way to get Aditya back to us.
Yes, certainly. Sai, are you online? Sai is in Bahrain, and maybe he's having problems of connectivity. So probably, Justin, you could flash those papers here.
Okay, so I don't have the rights or opportunity to flash those papers, but we are probably able to make those white papers get to all the participants in a different way.
Yeah. I know. I'd shared with you a deck, right? A small PPT to just show the front pages of those white papers.
Yeah. Again, Dr. Sriram, I don't have the option here to do so, but what I would like to do, wait, Alexander, do you have the option to show the white papers on screen to the students?
Yes, I am quickly downloading it now, so I will be able to very quickly let you know to see if that works. Yes, I can.
That's great. Thank you so
give
much
me
for
1
stepping in.
second, and I will share my screen.
Thank you very much for your flexibility, Alexander. It's
of course. There we go.
Yes. So very happy to launch these white papers on behalf of Cybersecurity Center of Excellence, Government of Telangana, in DSCI, in collaboration with individual startups. So we had mentioned that we are incubating several startups. So we are taking these opportunities to launch these white papers here. So one of them is on responsible AI and privacy by design, a non-negotiable imperative and strategic opportunity with Priva Sapien. The second one is AI-driven security testing, powering precision, speed, and scale with HackRU. And the third one is stopping crisis at the crux, operationalizing governance for responsible AI with a startup called Styx, STYX. Okay, so these are the ones that we are launching today in the august presence of so many dignitaries and all our students and on this wonderful occasion. So wish to really congratulate the startups on taking this initiative, and also because they have products backing these. These are not merely thought papers, but there are serious products. For example, Privacipien is into privacy engineering. Okay, Hackru is into testing, VAPT and all. And Styx is into GRC. So that is the one with AI, for AI. So we are hoping that someday when we do, again, collectively, a startup showcase, and this is the precursor to that, we will certainly have many startups presenting. Again, that will be an excellent collaboration with all the people, partners here. And we'll do it later this year or early next year. And we'll have so many of this. And of course, we will have Hague Security Delta and also involved. So this is the white paper launch on this occasion. Thank you very much. A lot of hard work went into it over the months, and we found a perfect occasion to launch it. There are many more in the pipeline, and we'll find more occasions to launch it. And excellent job and congratulations to the startups involved. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sriram. And congratulations on those white papers. They look great, and I look forward to reading them. Then I was speaking behind the scenes on my other phone with tech support, who is Alexander. And it seems that Aditya sadly has not found his way to us yet. So there would have been a special announcement by Black Pearl and Terra Eagle, but they will just owe us that special announcement for a later stage. I think that gives us still the opportunity to end within the 1.5 hours that we had planned. I would like to give the floor to the two driving forces behind the Indo-Dutch Cyber.
I think Justin, I think has had some tech issues. But
yeah,
in any case,
stalled, I guess. Oh, there he is.
yes, yes. But I will pick up where he left off. The driving forces behind the whole Indo-Dutch Cybersecurity School. We have with us Michel Rademacher from the Hague Center of Strategic Studies, and also, well, you've just heard a little bit already from Dr. Sriram. So I will hand it over to you both, the driving forces, for some closing remarks. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Alex. And yeah, let me summarize a bit, and of course also give the floor to Dr. Sriram. It was again a nice journey, actually. We have the rhythm nowadays after 7 earlier schools, but also the experience with the Southern Africa School, and potentially there will be one as well for ASEAN countries. We had more students than ever before, so that's a great achievement as well, and a challenge at the same time, how to get everybody on board and engaged. But I think in all honesty, I think this again was a great school. We had a mix of disciplines, a lot of different topics. I hope the student learned a lot of jargon, cyber jargon, and apply it not only theoretically, but also more in a serious game that we played, how to make India more cyber resilient, and in a challenge. And you've seen the challenge, it's great work. I'd like also to thank the DSCI and our own team, especially Krishna and Alexander, for all their efforts to help me and Dr. Sriram making this a success again. And all the organizations that were in support of the school. So we have, of course, the Governor of Telangana, Municipality of The Hague, Cybersecurity Center of Excellence, Black Pearl, Global, Stereo Eagle, Cyber People, and Block First. And I hope I don't forget anybody, but I think these are the ones. I also like to thank all the lecturers. They probably are not here today, but it was without them not possible to make this a success. And of course, congratulations to all the students. Those that followed 75% will get their certificates in due time. And last but not least, I think it's also very important to thank the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs for making it possible for us to again organize the school this year. And I have also positive news that also for 2026, we are being granted the school again. So also in 2006, probably in October, November, we'll have the next edition of the school. So IDCSS25, so to say. You've seen the Wheel of Fortune, but I did put in the questions folder a link also to a report that was brought out by the Global Commission on Responsible AI in the military domain. So it not per se has to do directly with cyber, but of course, cyber is part of it. And because it's called Responsible by Design, I think it's nice to notice that some of the thinking that probably also reflects the papers by the startups is also applicable in the military domain. So thank you so much for all your efforts. I know it's always a lot of work. And please hand over to Dr. Sriram. Please take the floor, sir.
Thank you very, very much, Michelle and your wonderful team, Alex, and of course, Netherlands Embassy, Justin, Naman, Balaji, and everybody behind, the invisible forces behind, who all made it happen. And Justin was always there throughout with us. And of course, my team, which is Sai Krishna and Deepali, without whom we couldn't have done much. And all the lecturers, all the people, professionals and academicians who made it possible, and to all the colleges and institutes who have graciously agreed to enroll a lot of their students. A lot of them have participated. We wish many more would have participated. And of course, we understand that this Diwali and Dashera, both of them happen, big vacations in which typically you take vacations, and then there are exams before the vacations, and afterwards they get back. All this, despite all of these, I think we've registered more participants than last year, but we are planning to do this in a more structured footing going ahead, so that we have both the academic endorsement, which we could not accomplish this year, which was on the annual credits. And also, I've been talking to Telangana Council of Higher Education on this, and they have in principle agreed. They put forward the proposal that this Indo-Dutch Cybersecurity School be considered for credits as part of industry lectures to get academic credits towards minor degrees. So that said, I'm happy that the students learned a lot, have participated wholeheartedly in many of the challenges, of which we see very good presentations here. And good luck to all the people the others who participated as well. I think this knowledge will take you far. If nothing, it would have invoked a great deal of curiosity and interest in the fields of cybersecurity and privacy. And then that's a career option that's open to you to take it up. At the same time, I would also mention that please do go ahead and participate in our other CCOE programs, which are like the Great AppSec Hackathon, which is coming up, and also the other ones. So on that note, Justin will surely announce the Mixer event right now, which is going to happen in Hyderabad. It's a physical event. Some of you will be participating there, though not all, because you're all spread out. But the people who are in Hyderabad, it's going to happen in Hyderabad. So that is there. And please keep in touch with an industry body like ours, because constantly there are some programs or the other going on, which will further your career, your interest, your professional curiosity, interest, and growth in cybersecurity and privacy. Whether it's the certifications you're taking, or whether it's the discussions you're driving, or you are attending the roundtables, events, and all, it will certainly take your knowledge to the next level, and this will help your career growth. So with that, I'd like to conclude my thoughts here. And once again, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank all the people who have participated. Okay. We wish 2026 will be even better and be orders of magnitude bigger. We'll plan it thoroughly, very, very well in advance. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sriram. Thank you very much, Michelle, for the great work, for organizing yet another Indo-Dutch Cybersecurity School, the third one that I am involved in, and I see clear development each and every year. Dr. Sriram, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was indeed going to announce the cybersecurity mixer. Just to all the students, there's something exciting coming up. The school is, of course, set up as a digital school. That doesn't mean that a physical event couldn't help give it a little bit more of a push. So what we're working on is a day in Hyderabad in the coming weeks, where you will be able to meet the organizers, have some more capacity building sessions, meet your fellow students in real life. And for the second part of the cybersecurity mixer, we are planning to invite different cybersecurity companies or tech companies with cybersecurity angles to it, and organizations working on cybersecurity for you to mingle with, to talk to, and perhaps even connect you to real life job or internship opportunities. So while myself, my colleagues here at the embassy, our friends at the Data Security Council of India, and the Cybersecurity Center of Excellence in Telangana are still very much working on arranging this, more information on the Mixer event in Hyderabad will reach you soon. I just wanted to get you enthusiastic about this event. And I hope to see you soon, not divided by a digital or a screen or a phone, but in real life, and be able to shake hands and share, well, not an alcoholic drink, of course, a Coca-Cola or a Fanta or something, and a samosa. So looking forward to see everybody in a couple of weeks, and more details will follow very, very soon. And for now, have a great, well, evening or rest of the day, depending on where you're situated. Thanks to everybody for participating, and yeah, congrats.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone. Bye.